knows about the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
What is happening? Are you kidding me?
What's up, Nasties? How you doing? Welcome to EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Of course, title sponsor of EST. Play Alberta. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. If you gamble, use your game stats. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish. The EST Afternoons trio is back together. It's been a while. Joaquin, excellent last two guys in a goalie. A little emotional, sure. But the memories are beautiful.
They are, my friend.
And you're
They
wearing
are.
the shirt.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You have one of these?
I did. I think I
Sold
ruined
it?
it in the wash and I
Oh,
just
no.
chucked it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had to fly the old flag one last time.
Of course.
Right?
It's great to see Cass in the flesh.
Do I have to put this in like a case now?
You should hang it up. Like by a nice little, what are they called? You know, where you have your jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, a picture frame or
A
whatever.
picture frame, and then just set it up and you're ready to roll, buddy. It's two guys in a goalie. A lot of good memories. A lot of good shows, man. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and but now it goes into the oil stream, right? Like it's a new era.
Yeah,
some
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, no, it's, it's tough because we had three guys all the time, right? So
Yeah.
oil streams, I think it's still going to be three guys talking and stuff, but yeah, it just wasn't the same without Cass. And, everything that has a beginning has an end.
And you got the vets and Dusty and you, and then you're bringing in some new blood and you two, Trev and Benny Thompson, two great talents that are big hockey guys. They love it, and it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be great. And like Dusty said, there's always gonna be tie-ins to two guys and references and all that fun stuff. So I think the thing I liked the most was how we used to just name it, like with the craziest thing that was said.
That was ridiculous.
And then I think it went to 1260 for a bit. I think I had to change a bit there because it's like the titles were a little.
Oh, yeah, it was on TSN, wasn't it?
Yeah, for a bit there.
It would be on the side, two guys and a goalie.
You can just. It wasn't on 1260, but it was on our page.
You could click it right from there, which was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it was. So, a lot of fun times, man. I was happy to be a part of it as a producer. I know Tyler got me that gig because he had too much on his plate. So he goes, Hernan, do you want to do two guys? I was like, hell yeah. Because at that time, I didn't really know you. Like, I knew you because I've heard you on the morning show and I met you a few times, but I didn't really know you.
Yeah.
I knew Cass more because I was on post-game shows
right.
and of course Dusty. So that's kind of my first kind of real moment to get to know you, right? So it was excellent times. You know how much it meant to everybody because you saw the messages come in during two guys, and it's a staple. But now it transitions into the oil stream, but it'll be the same kind of content. A lot of fun. Dusty's great at prepping shows, so is Benny, and so is YouTube Trev. And you're a great analyst of the game, man. You played goalie, you played in the Chell, you played in Europe. So I know it's a little sad, Joaquin, but we got to look forward sometimes. And
Gotta move forward.
Change is good sometimes.
Sometimes it is.
So, how was the show yesterday?
It was great.
Yeah.
Coob was awesome.
Yeah, you guys had a Browns guest, eh?
Yeah, he was awesome. He asked about Connor and the goaltending. I was like, geez, that's filtering all the way to Cleveland?
You're like, how much time do you got, buddy?
Yeah. It's too bad he asked at the end of the interview, or else we probably would have got into it more.
Yeah, with Deshaun Watson being named the starter there. The Elks, what a game, Joaquin, because I think Winnipeg's still kicking themselves because they dominated the first half, but they couldn't score points.
Yeah.
They kept settling for field goals. And then you go to the second half and they had 3 points and they gave the ball to Oliveira twice. Like, it was unreal.
Was he banged up, though?
I don't think so.
No?
Because I was going through some of the post-game stuff from the Winnipeg side of things, and everybody was like, why are you not giving him the ball?
But isn't could that have been a reason? Because what we heard was he had a taped foot for a week, right? So maybe, what did he have? He had like over 100 yards in the first quarter.
In the first half, buddy.
Yeah.
It was insane. What a tale of 2 games in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but the Elks moved to 8-3, which is huge for them. The walk-off by Vincent Blanchard, Fajardo was good. The defense won that game for the Elks because they held Winnipeg at bay in the first half. And in the second half, they just shut it down. So kudos to the offense for doing enough, but kudos to the defense, man. And guess who's going to join us at 220?
Who?
Terez Reid, Elks rookie DB, who's played the last 2 games. And I'll be honest, it's going to be hard to take him out when Logan. When Kenny Logan Jr. returns, because he's been fantastic. A great interception. So we're going to have a good talk with him. Majeau Knows with Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast at 140. We got Hall of 4. I heard you guys did goalies yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
That was pretty easy. 3 Russians and an American.
Yeah, it kind of was. But
I liked your list. I think there's no other guy I would have put in there.
Yeah. It's. People talk. There was a few things like Dobish, but
too soon.
Too soon. I think if we were just going to say last year, if you just go on last year's performance and knowing what it was, does it change at all? It didn't really too much. So, no, I think we got it right.
Yeah, it was Shesterkin, Sorokin, Vasilevsky, and Hellebuck.
Mm-hmm.
No Canadian. How anti-Canadian of you?
I know. Well, they got to start putting goalie saves highlights on like reels and stuff like that, because you don't see goalies make saves anymore. Remember when you were a kid watching highlights, how many goalie saves you would see?
Pad stat.
Big glove saves.
Yeah.
Part of it, I think, is because the game's evolved so much that goalies just become these big guys that just get in the way. It's not as sexy as it once was with the little pads and little equipment, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's a very good point, Joaquin. Damn, I was going to ask you something. How about this, Joaquin? We do a quick Noticias. Got to have some questions for you. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Noticias brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Hold on, I got to get that liner. I'm a little sloppy today, boys. Sorry. Hey, great food today, man. You really knocked it out of the park, buddy.
Did you try some?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. I'm a little full right now. I had some bread that you made. I had the risotto. I had lasagna from home.
Oh, my gosh. You carved up.
I've carved up my first run today.
Oh, well, you should have the energy.
The segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. It doesn't start on game day. It starts before kickoff. Get your single game tickets and be there for every hit, catch, and touchdown. Lock in your seats now at goelks.com/tickets. The Riders have signed American wide receiver Shamar Bridges, who was released by the Ticats. He's been out injured, so that's a nice little get for them. Little surprised Gino Lewis hasn't landed anywhere. Some good news for the Stamps. Both VA and Diedrich Mills are practicing today, Joaquin.
Wow.
That is very good news for them ahead of the Labor Day.
When does that game go?
Labor Day.
When is Labor Day?
The 7th,
September 7th.
So they're going into the next week?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering about that, because when's the long weekend?
That weekend.
That weekend.
The
is the long
7th
weekend?
is the Monday.
Yeah, so not this weekend.
What's Monday? This
the
Monday.
1st.
Is it the 1st?
I think
this Monday?
28, 29, 30. Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that. We'll figure it out, Joaquin.
Sucks.
34-year-old Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in Russia. He's heading there. Swansea is nearing the signing of Canadian international soccer player Estacio. I don't know if I like that move. He's going to go play first division. Not the best division, but whatever. The Buffalo Sabres have officially sold out their season tickets. They're back, baby. Yeah,
good for them.
Look at them. Hopefully they don't take an enormous step back.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays start a 3-game set versus the hot Kansas City Royals. First pitch at 5:07. Max Scherzer goes to the mound. And 8 new squads unveiled their threads for the second edition of the NFL Rivalries Uniform Series, the AFC South and the NFC North. They're all online. There's some good ones. We can go through them here in a bit, Joaquin. But F1 over the weekend, buddy.
Yep.
Lando
2 in a row.
Are they back?
Our good buddy Tim Hraney from Nailing the Apex podcast.
Yeah.
I listened to, because he does one right after the race, and I think he's going to get into it more today on his podcast, but he was laying out, is it possible for Lando to repeat as champion? And I think it's something like, I think he would have to just have consistently 7 more points than Kimi for the rest of the races in each race, and he would be champion.
Yeah.
Which isn't. And he talked about there was massive upgrades in Hungary. There was a few more upgrades in Holland with the McLaren car, and they've obviously unlocked something. They're still worried about, because they use the same power unit as Mercedes. But from what I gather, what he's saying is they're starting to understand it a little bit more, and they have to find it, because the Mercedes car on the straight is still a little bit too quick. But what a race, man! With the tire dag and then the changes and the strategies, seeing Lando take off, Kimi coming back, and Max going into the wall on the third lap there. It was amazing. Fernando Alonso finishes 8th, man, in that crap box. Like, come on, give this guy a car.
It's because he was a who this on Friday.
Probably he got the bump.
So it was Lando, and then Mercedes followed him with Antonelli and Russell, Hamilton and Leclerc, 4-5 Piastri. And then a couple of DNFs, Albon, Bottas, Ocon, Stroll, Behrman, Verstappen, a little unfortunate there. And then the winner of the sprint was George Russell, Leclerc P2, Lando P3. Hey, we jumped into the top 10.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm 9th, you're 10th. You're right behind me. It was both our wild card teams, though.
I didn't use the wild card.
It shows that you did.
Did it?
Yeah, I think you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't pick any.
Let me see.
I think you're looking at the one before.
Maybe.
Because I didn't finish top 10. But I made the right choices.
The only guy that screwed me was Verstappen.
Oh, really?
Because I used my wild card, and so I had him, and then he didn't finish the race, right? But I still did. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look. Let's take a quick look, because I think it's Mike Cannon who's just destroying us right
he's just
now.
rolling.
Mike Cannon, 1, 2. Let's see her, Joaquin, because you're what team? You're all Gasly, no brakes, right?
No.
Oh, what team are you?
I'm a EST Apex, isn't it? Aren't I?
And what's your other team?
Same thing too.
Okay, I thought you were the team behind me. Sorry. No, you're 15th.
Yeah.
I'm 10th actually.
I am Aston Martin. I hired Adrian Newey, and he's doing nothing for me.
Nothing. Let's see who won the actual race day, though. Rich Khalil won both. I was P3.
Oh,
Nice.
I
think he used his wild card too, because his team is stacked.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm putting he used one of his teams.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's getting fun. So we'll see what
we got a couple weeks till the next one.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun, man.
It'll be neat because Monza's cool, right? Like, so I would look for. We'll probably talk to Tim or someone.
Yeah.
But I think Mercedes should have the best chances here, although it is one of Ferrari's home races.
Well, that's what I wanted to get to. Like, so I think now it's George and Lewis tied.
Yeah.
In the driver's stand, Lando's just behind them.
Yeah.
And Kimi's having that little drought that we see from young drivers.
He's not completely falling off and not getting points, right? Like, he's still hitting podiums, which is what he has to do.
Yeah, he P2.
It was funny listening to George because he was panicking a little bit. F1 drivers are hilarious, man. Because George goes, hey, maybe we play the team game here when he's sitting P2 and Kimi's behind. And then they said, let Kimi through.
Yeah.
Right. Is so, and that's what Lewis was so upset about. The decision making at Mercedes was so quick. And like, he was on the radio going, whoa, guys, what are we doing here before the pit stop? Right. So it just seems like sometimes with Ferrari, they just, they're too busy having an espresso and chilling in the garage, right? I don't get it. Like those decisions or the anticipation of the other top teams seem to be way more consistent than Ferrari is. Ferrari's like almost that sit back, well, let's wait and see approach all the time, and then make it when it comes. You got to plan for, okay, what could happen here? What happens if there's a red flag here? What are we doing? All those things have to get done right away.
Yeah, they're messing around too much.
Well, Lewis should have been. He should have told Leclerc to get out of the way, and he could have gone and chased and created a bit more of a gap. So then maybe he doesn't get past later, right? Or can catch George for third.
See, Run says, what's the difference between Red Bull and Red Bull Racing? Well, Red Bull's the big team.
Yeah.
Racing Bulls, it's still a competitive team, but it's more for the younger guys, get them up to speed.
A lot of people don't like it. I don't really like it either. It's
like their minor system.
Yeah, it's weird. It would be like if Bakersfield played here too.
Yeah.
Right? And so, but they have a huge advantage because in a lot of years, the specs of the car are similar. So they're getting double the data, right? They can't be exactly the same, but then now they can like fudge with it.
And people can be like, well, that's not fair, but they're paying for it. And it's a lot to own a F1 team.
Well, you go to the gas station and look at how much Red Bull's in there.
Yeah.
Like they're doing all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some sad news from the entertainment world, Joaquin. Dolly Parton has passed away at the age of 80.
I can't believe it, man.
Yeah.
That sucks. That is...
I mean, I don't really, of course I know her and all that, but I was too young to get into her movies. I wasn't really into her music, but I know how big she was in her prime days, Joaquin, like just a legendary artist.
And she was doing a lot of, philanthropic work?
Yes.
Lately with a lot of things, like giving away all her money and making sure for young artists and stuff. Like she was doing some amazing stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sucks now as I'm getting to that age where a lot more people are passing away that I know. Well, I don't know, but they're
that you grew up.
Yeah, you knew them, right? So it's just like, whoa.
Yeah, it's that's some sad news today coming down the pipe. Like always, hit us up on the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up. Hey, we're good. We're close to getting back to we need 100 thumbs because hockey season is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now we just want over 50. That's all we need. So please slam that thumbs up. Afternoon in Box presented by the River Crew Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. Up next, we're going to mix it up with some hockey talk. Something I saw yesterday, and I know the boys talked about it as well, but that's all coming up here for Moscadel de Favaiush. Majeau Knows with Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast at 1:40, and in the second hour, we got the Hall of Four, we got the Screw Let's Do a Parlay, we got another Estes category for Mr. Mike's, and of course, Terez Reid from the Edmonton Elks will join us after his first 2 games at the pro level here, and he has not looked out of place. He's been absolutely fantastic. So we'll get to know one of the new guys on the green and gold. We're back with Mix It Up for Moscatel de Favaiush right here on EST Afternoons. Don't go anywhere. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, and here's Zach Kubich with your sports update.
The Blue Jays are at home to start a 3-game set against the Royals. Toronto sits 2 games back of the final AL wildcard spot held by Cleveland. It's Max Scherzer throwing for T.O. Seth Lugo countering for Kassian. Prior to the game, the Jays placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day injured list. He was supposed to start tomorrow. In the game against the Royals, he's out with an upper body injury, with Toronto recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Standings-wise, Minnesota, Houston lead Toronto in the American League. The Twins two back of the Guardians as Minnesota plays the Athletics tonight. Meanwhile, the Astros are half game back with a date against the Yankees. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting in 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. In Washington, the Capitals have signed former Flyers goaltender Cal Peterson to a professional tryout agreement. The 31-year-old netminder spent last season with the AHL's Iowa Wild. And this sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc, they're the experts you need to know. The conversation rolls on here on EST Afternoons following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The Nielson Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Marshall Ferguson, CFL on TSN.
I mean, heck, guys, I was covering the Philpott Bowl last week. During the pregame introductions, they're like, number 85, Jalen Philpott, and the crowd popped. Like, with my headset on, and I took my headset off, I'm like, oh my God, did they just actually, like, lose their minds in a pregame introduction? That never happens in the CFL. So, homegrown heroes, to me, the Alouettes have probably got 2 of the top 5 when it comes to Tyson and Davis Alexander right now. It's just the reality.
The Nielson Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The second half is yours. Bring the energy and walk in your seat with our new 5-game season pass, because the best way to experience Elks football is being there when it happens. For every tackle, every catch, every touchdown. Plus, every pass comes with a $25 voucher, so you're covered before you even take your seat. Half season, full energy. Get your season pass at goelks.com. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
Back to school? Really?
Yay! Really. As things settle back into a school routine in your home, you may need extra space. Sentinel Storage is here to help with a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including country music legend Lori Morgan, September 4th.
Except for Monday, which was
She's a Grammy nominee and a CMA Award winner with over a dozen top 10 hits. Lori Morgan live at the River Cree September 4th. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Somewhere, someone is sitting on a patio that is literally part of the parking lot. They're hot, uncomfortable, and bored. Do not be that person. The Canadian Brewhouse has a rooftop, real turf, misters, fire tables, patio games, big screens, and zero reason to be bored. This summer, your standards are higher than a parking lot, and you know it. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, producer Zach Kubish in the house. It's been a while since 3 of us have worked together. Joaquin will not be here Thursday. He's attending an event. So just be Kub and I for 2 hours. And then, we're getting closer and closer, buddy. Once September hits, it's hockey season for Hernan. I'll just say that. It is.
September?
Right? Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because...
Get fully into it? Is that when you
into it.
That's when the transformation occurs?
That's what we're going into it. Let's get to mixing it up. Brought to you by Adega de Favaios, the iconic producer of Moscatel de Favaios, one of Portugal's most celebrated fortified wines, hand-harvested grapes from the high-altitude vineyards of the Douro region. Generations of winemaking expertise blending tradition with modern precision, available at your local liquor store. And if it isn't, ask for Moscatel de Favaios. Please enjoy responsibly. It's a beautiful aperitif drink that you can mix with just about anything you want to try. It can be neat. It can be on ice. You can put lime, lemon wedges in it. You can use club soda, maybe some juice and all that. It is truly, truly delicious. Something you definitely would love before dinner drink.
I think so.
Yes, 100%. Joaquin, yesterday, that whole Draisaitl, we want to be coached. I just find that comment so weird. Like, so did
let me hear.
Well, no, like, did Knoblauch not coach them? I mean, they went to 2 Stanley Cup finals, and some key injuries might have cost them one. Sure. But like, did Dave Tippett not coach them? Did Todd McClellan not coach them? I want to be held accountable. Okay, Leon, do you really want to be held accountable? Because Joaquin, the first time it's all cute. And, okay, yes, he finally did it. But when it's the third time, right? Are you going to be okay with it? So I just find it weird that this is the narrative they're taking. We want to be coached. Doesn't it sound like a shot at every other coach that's been here? Or is it finally they're looking in the mirror and saying, we're going to let ourselves be coached? Because I just find it weird, that comment, Joaquin. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
We could be. Like, I try to put myself in the player's shoes there, right? Like, everyone, I think to a certain extent, likes direction. Now, how that direction is fed to you and how you take it, it depends, right? So for Leon to say we need to be coached, yeah, well, I'd love to know exactly what he means by that, because when you hear that, as people that have watched this team over the last few years, and the coaches that have been here and the coaches that have left, they seem to be at the end of their time, seem to be banging their head against the wall trying to get something done. Am I too off on that?
No, because I'm going to ask you this, Joaquin. Okay, so Knoblauch coached. Maybe they didn't like the way he did, but I mean, he took them to 2 finals. So was Knoblauch the kind of coach that with his stars, he just said, you guys do what you want?
I don't think so. I don't. Like, I think he used them how he could. I think there was a difference in how from the management side and the coaching side viewed the team on how the players should be implemented, right? And I said it before, I think Knoblauch chased the game a little bit too much, didn't allow the team or he didn't use his whole bench, right? Yeah. The responsibilities for winning hockey games landed on 7 guys, not 20.
Okay, so is Draisaitl going to be okay if he's having a bad game and in the last minute and a half when they're down a goal, Babcock says, you know what? You can stay out here. Frederick, you're having a better game. Go out there.
That'll never happen, but
But that's what he wants. That's what he's stating. Like, he said it. Sometimes I deserve to be held accountable. He said it. Well, so it's like, okay.
Do you? Because I always go back to that one game where Knoblauch sat him for 2 shifts and it lit the fire.
Yeah.
Leon came in and I think he assisted or scored the winner. But after the game, you could still see that's what I didn't like, right? So the coach motivated you in a way that you weren't comfortable with, but the result was that your team won, but you still had, like, they showed that shot of him in the dressing room, and he still had the poopy pants a little bit. And I get it. Like, you're upset, but don't make yourself bigger than the team. Like, you came back and won a game, and it was 2 years ago. So, I mean, maybe there's been a maturation process there, but that's not what you want to see from your leaders that act that way in that regard. Like, that's just telling me I'm better than this. Why did this bum bench me? I just won the game, right? So
yeah, no, and it's like, and listen, when
I get it. They're heated moments, right? You're after games. Sometimes it's tough to talk or whatever. You've just you physically went up against another team and emotions are running high. I understand that, but sometimes that's where you have to be mature as a leader and not show that side. So young guys don't think it's okay to act like that.
Yeah, no, and then listen, if you're held accountable and you miss a shift or you're stapled to the bench, I'm not expecting any player to be happy. No. Like, they're all going to be pissed, regardless. John says, that's not what Leon's saying, but Leon having 80 points and Freddie having 12 more points is having everyone. yes, I get that, John. But is Leon going to be okay with less ice time? Because that's what that means. Because as much as we all want a second power play, I just don't see it happening when you have a historically good one.
I do. Has to, man.
Yeah. No, and I'm not saying it shouldn't, because we've been asking for this. At least give him a little bit. Right?
It's got to be more than what we see.
Because part of accountability, guys, is the Oilers have 4 power plays to start the first period or into the second, and that first unit's doing squat. What did every other coach do? Kept putting them out there, kept putting them out there, kept putting... Leon and McDavid, there's a lot of opportunities to see. Listen, we all understand why you don't sit those two guys, because they're freaking brilliant, okay? They're the 2 of the best players on the planet. We all get that. But there comes a time when both are really bad defending, Joaquin, and they need to miss a shift. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, according to them, that's what they want. And according to the new coach, Mike Babcock, he will hold everybody accountable.
Stan Bowman said it too. I saw little snippets of him saying, I think we overplayed our big guys too much.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the reasons that the accountability or distributed ice time, and we're not saying Frederick's going to start playing 17 minutes a night.
No, right? We're not that crazy.
But there should be a subtle change in that.
Because at the end of the day, Joaquin, this is what they've said they've wanted. They want more people involved. Okay, yeah. So that means less ice time. They want to be held accountable. That means when you screw up or you're lazy defending and you give up goals, you might be sad as well. There might be a shift, Joaquin. You're not sitting Draisaitl and McDavid for a period. Let's not be unrealistic.
See, this is where I think the accountability bleeds into the choice of power play 1 and power play 2. I guarantee it. Like, I've played on lots of teams, and we had a good set of guys that were considered power play 1, but we had power play 2 as well. But there was always the carrot a little bit. There was, if things weren't going well, or you might just say, hey, you guys get a minute 15, or if the puck gets shot out twice, you're out, and the next guys are going in, right?
Or McDavid and Draisaitl have been on for 2 minutes, and you get a power play, and you keep them out there.
Yeah, like I think there's a way to motivate guys with less time, so to speak. So if you're Connor and Leon and we only have a minute and 10 before we're getting yanked, so we got to do something quick. You're going to play at a little bit higher tempo, not that they don't, like they're the power, but you're going to get I think a little bit more motivation to get things done within that first minute than, I got 2 and we'll just keep we'll wait till we tire these guys out, which I don't know.
They
I was
normally
never on a power play.
And again, listen, I think we're all on board for them not playing together, but by the person that covers this team and is kind of the voice of the Oilers in the media says it looks like they want to start them together. I think that's already starting the wrong way, not because they're not brilliant together, because I don't think you have a centerman that can hold his own on a second line. Not hold his own, but carry it.
I think I see, and that's where we differ. I think that it's okay to put them together. That's fine.
Yeah.
But whoever's second line has got to raise the level of his game.
Yeah.
Third line center's got to raise the fourth line has to raise their level. And so you do get that a little bit more consistency of playing or ice time distribution is a lot more throughout all 4 lines.
And I think the biggest thing we want to see, at least, and Gager, you can tell me if you don't agree, and I think Knobloch lost the plot last season because you're 5 minutes into a game, you're down 1-0, and he would change everything. Let the players work through it.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. If McDavid and Draisaitl start on separate lines and you're down 1-0 6 minutes into a game, leave it. Let it work out. Put them together in the third, sure, if you're still chasing the game, and I think that's what John is trying to say too, give other guys opportunity to shine.
Yeah.
It can't just be 10 minutes in the third period of Leon and Connor.
I mean, you said it lots over the last, in this whole offseason, is there were games where everyone was playing, everything's going good, maybe it's 0-0, and 5 minutes into the second period, the other team scores. All of a sudden, Connor and Leon are together. Got to chase the game now.
Yeah.
Everything's going fine. You could actually, in a lot of cases, Connor and Leon weren't playing well, but everyone else was playing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
that's going to, that's.
All I'm saying is that Draisaitl and Connor and Hyman have come out, and they're the ones that want to be held accountable with Bouchard and Ekholm. They made the core of the group, right, Joaquin?
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is it sounds all beautiful right now, but until it's done, I'm intrigued how quick it's done, who it's done to, and how the players react.
Oh, it's going to be fascinating.
It's going to be great. I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. Because, the first couple of Bouch blunders, people are going to be calling for, where's the benching? Is it going to come right away? Is he going to give him the benefit of the doubt?
How many toe drags for breakaways? 3? Over under 3.5?
Oh man, it's fascinating, guys. It truly is. For us that work in this business, and for all of you beautiful nasties that watch and listen to Edmonton Sports Talk throughout the day, all year long, we love covering hockey. We love the game of hockey, and the Oilers are what give us a lot of content. And no one can sit there right now and be like, yeah, I'm not interested in. Everybody's so fascinated about what's going to happen this season. Mm-hmm. It's going to be great because a lot of things are said right now in the summer. And I'll take Mikey B's own words. They like me now.
Yeah, he said that too.
It's easy in June to like me. Will you like me come September, October? And I'm very...
I think he said November.
November, sure. Fascinated. Give it some time to breathe, right? But the boys are rested. I mean, there's no Stanley Cup hangover. The boys, I think, are going to come out flying. I saw Rhett Warner yesterday on the Calgary podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Because they were talking about the teams that have the best odds to win, and he goes, I think it's the Oilers.
Really?
And he goes, I hate saying that.
Oh, yeah, he might. He would.
He goes, they're rested, man. They're better in net. He was giving the Oilers some love.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he's...
Don't get me wrong. He repeated it 3 or 4 times. I hate what I'm saying, but...
I do. I remember he was a prick to play against. He is great.
Good player.
A great player.
Yeah.
Gosh, tough as nails. But I get a kick out of how much he still hates Edmonton. I love it.
But you know why I love that? Because he played for Calgary. That's how rivalry should be. Yeah. All right, that was Mix It Up for Moscatel de Favayush. Get this wonderful bottle here. It's such a delicious drink. I'll compare it to, it has a little hint of iced tea to me. Like a very, very good iced tea. Of course, it's a wonderful aperitif. And again, you can have it whenever you want. It's just made for an aperitif.
Over ice is just
delicious.
Perfect.
I'd like to throw a lemon wedge in there one day.
I haven't thrown a lemon wedge in there. Well, we got to do the, we have to, there's some recipes on the back here that we're going to try eventually.
Yes, for sure. The three of us will mix it up for Moscatel de Favayush. If your local liquor store does not have it, ask them and they'll bring it in. Of course, they have red wine and white wine. That's all delicious as well. The Afternoon Inbox presented by the River Crew Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's 5:25 drinks available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. This is becoming one of your favorite segments of the week. It's the Majeau Knows segment with Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast. Episode 2 of Lanterns. Oh my GA. Holy smokes. That's some good TV right there. If you haven't watched it, and you don't have to be into those kind of shows.
It's good. My son, because he had the wisdom teeth pulled out, we watched it on Sunday. Yeah. And he hadn't seen the first one. So we had 2 back to back. And the first thing he says when it's done, he goes, Dad, we'll have to watch this together on a Tuesday because that's my day off because I work Sunday and Monday. And I'm like, no problem, kiddo. I won't watch it.
Oh, it's so good. I watched it yesterday. Oh, what a show. All right, Marc Majeau on the other side of the break here on EST Afternoons.
The Blue Jays have placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day injured list with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. And today, the Jays kick off a 6-game homestand with the first of 3 total games against the Royals. Toronto sits 2 games back of the final AL wildcard spot, held by Cleveland. Max Scherzer throwing for T.O. Seth Lugo countering. for KC. Standings-wise, Minnesota, Houston lead Toronto in the American League. Twins 2 back of the Guardians as Minnesota plays the Athletics tonight. Meanwhile, the Astros are half game back with a date against the Yankees. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason starting in 2028. The top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. In Washington, the Capitals have signed former Flyers goaltender Cal Peterson to a professional tryout agreement. The 31-year-old spent last year with the AHL's Iowa Wild. And this sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Your donations directly support programs that enhance the quality of life for residents and seniors at Capital Care communities. By choosing a recurring donation to Capital Care, you help provide ongoing support to those in need. Find out more at capitalcarefoundation.net. Following the break here on EST Afternoons, Marc Majeau joins us for Majeau Knows. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The EST Hangout.
Carter O'Donnell was on. Every single player has said, in their own way, but nearly the same thing, the same sentiment that like this team is not only good on the field, but they connect with each other off the field, which can help a lot.
When your teammates are also your friends and you really care for their success as much as yours, it brings more heart and more motivation to win.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. Hi, it's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences. Plus, all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom. And from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Dun, da, da, da.
What is happening?
This is like an anaconda taking down a pig.
This is Shaq, and you're listening to Edmonton Sports Talk.
We're back here on EST Afternoons on a wonderful Tuesday. Wednesday, also supposed to be 27 today, 29. Let's go, baby. Portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Why wait for a good time? Started early at the CBH. Happy hour runs Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. with deals starting at $3.99. Your couch can't compete. The Canadian Brewhouse. Hit us up, Nasty Chat, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999, and slam that thumbs up for us. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish here with you, and it's our favorite segment of the week, Majeau Knows, with Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast. Marc, how you doing, my friend?
Gentlemen, I am doing better than Jed York, owner of the San Francisco 49ers. How are you guys doing?
Zing, yeah. Yeah, that's a tough story there, that's for sure, buddy. Oh, and breaking right now, Jamar Chase hurt at practice. Sounds like a knee injury, so keep tabs on that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you don't want to see that, man. That's Gager's team, the Bengals.
Well, one of them gets injured in preseason or whatever camp all the time. It's either Burrows, wasn't he hurt last year in camp? Like, come on.
It's ridiculous.
Oh. This is why you hold your fantasy football drafts after Labor Day.
Yes.
Obviously, I hope Chase is okay. Don't get me wrong, but this is why we try to draft as late as we possibly can.
Mark, lots to get to. I want to start here just quickly. You're caught up with Ted Lasso?
I haven't watched the latest one. I think it comes out, I guess no one has, comes out later tonight. But yes, I have caught up. I've been enjoying the first few episodes of season 4.
Okay, yeah, see, the first one wasn't bad. I found the second one a little goofy, a little too far to that goofy side. And then the third one, it kind of brought me back in. So I'm still, after watching obviously the first 3 seasons were brilliant. I'm still up and down with this 4th season, Mark. And I think you said when we first brought you on for this segment, you're like, some shows just need to end it and then just, you're great, leave it at that.
Yeah. And so I went in watching the first episode, kind of expecting to not really be a huge fan of it. And it's so odd to treat the 4th season of a series kind of like the first season.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years since we've seen these characters, and that's a long stretch of time. So to your point about maybe some of the goofiness, some of the things we were doing in the first couple episodes felt like episodes 8 and 9 of the season rather than right up front. It seemed like, I'm discussing the timeline like I'm breaking down a Marvel movie, but it does kind of seem a little bit, we jumped to England pretty quick.
Yeah.
So just the pacing I find is a little bit all over the place. However, at the end of the day, how can you not be in a good mood just listening to Ted talk and watching him interact, whether it's with his son, with his ex-wife, or with his new players? There's no real hesitation to anything Ted says or does. He just always has the line right off the tip of his tongue. So it feels like jumping into the bath that's just like the perfect temperature. Okay, I can certainly, I'm in for the next however many more episodes they're coming in season 4. So they have won me over, and I'm curious to see where they're going to next.
Oh, I guess it's my turn. I was just, I'm not part of Ted Lasso talk. So are you guys done? First of all, are you guys?
No, but I just one thing, Ted Lasso does put a smile on your face every time he talks, and I love Roy. I mean, he's just so funny.
Oh, he's perfect.
Does he still write it?
Perfect.
Is he still the main writer on the?
Yes.
Okay.
He is fantastic.
Yeah. Brett Goldstein is his name in real life. Brendan Hunt, who also plays Coach Beard, he's one of the writers as well. Pretty good writing staff, and for them to write themselves again, I'd say as close to a perfect ending as you could possibly have for a show like that. But for them to untie that neat little bow and for it to kind of make sense why everything is happening, it's pretty hard to pull off. So as Hernan mentioned, the first couple seasons are nearly untouchable. Also, it was in the middle of COVID, so we were all going a little bit bananas, being trapped in our houses all the time. But it had a really tough task, but so far so good. They have won me over, and I was prepared to not enjoy it.
So where are they on the Arthur Fonzarelli scale of water sports here? Is he still putting the skis on?
We're not even approaching that yet.
No, not yet.
All right.
No, not quite. It's a little, as I mentioned, it's a little bit goofy. The first thing we see is, and spoiler, but Ted working a normal job.
Yeah.
Which seemed like an interesting place to kind of start it. So that seemed a little bit Arthur Fonzarelli jumping the shark a little bit, but they're able to pull back from that, and it makes a little bit more sense. But no, no one's strapping on water skis just yet.
Okay, well, let's change the page to the DC universe here, Mark.
Yes.
What did you think of episode 2 of Lanterns?
Well, they picked up right where they left off in episode 1. We mentioned last week how it seemed like they were intentionally avoiding some of the lore and the history of the Green Lantern. That's tough to pull off in a pilot. You cannot say the same thing about episode 2. Like they're name dropping Sinestros. We have Hal going off world. We have Hal putting the suit on for the first time. We actually hear Hal recite the Green Lantern Oath for the first time. We're getting actual lanterns, the ring recharging. Yeah, we have gone full blown lanterns, but I appreciate the way that they paced it, because had we done all that right up the front, it would have been overwhelming to the casuals they're trying to bring in. But I think everything they did is for the greater good of telling this story, not self-contained in this universe, because we know there's other things going on. We know there's going to be another lantern popping up at times in this. We kind of know where this is going, but I thought that was the perfect way to ease us in last week. And then with episode 2, really take us a step forward, really spend more time with Hal, the character. I really enjoy spending time with this version of Hal. Like, I love he's not bitter, but he's jaded. He doesn't like wearing the suit, but at the same time, he also understands he does have a boss at time. And I really liked the last 2 minutes where he suits up and then flies off world. I thought that stuff was really, really cool. And then in the middle, we get, they're telling a serious story, we're getting sight gags of him dragging bodies through vehicles and through metal detectors. So that stuff was unexpected, but I think so far, like I said it last week, so far so good. I think they have a lot of the passionate fans hooked, but also a bunch of the casual fans are incredibly intrigued as to what they're seeing and where this is actually going.
Quickly, Jamar spoke with the media. It says little hyperextension, could have kept going if needed. So for all fantasy players out there, he's not too bad. Good. A lot of people are asking us to ask you, but I don't know if we want to spoil it if people haven't watched it, but people want to get your theory on the Manhunter.
Yeah. So there is a very famous Manhunter in DC that we've only seen once in live action at the very end of the Snyder Cut. John Jones shows up, the Martian Manhunter, but that is a big part of Justice League, and it could be a big part of what this DC story is trying to tell in a larger version. I think eventually they are trying to get to another Justice League movie. I think they learned their lesson last time as to not rush that. But if you do want to tell a proper Manhunter story, you're going to need, if you're going to tell a proper Justice League story, you're likely going to need a Manhunter, and you're likely going to need John Jones at some point. So listen, I don't think he's the villain he's being portrayed to be, or they are being portrayed to be by certain people, but I think we are, and there's been some kind of hints here or there. They've shown he really likes these cookies called Chocos, and James Gunn tweeted something about Chocos 6 or 7 months ago. So they're clearly setting us up for something. I like how they kept the majority of that really under wraps. They didn't really spoil that till maybe one of the last trailers, and then of course in episode 2. But yeah, I think there's clearly a threat coming on that world, and I think the Manhunter's going to have a big part of that.
You know, the one thing that fascinates me, because every lantern's a little bit different, like the way that, and even Hal Jordan, like he's a former fighter pilot, so flying for him is like breathing, right? But you get John Stewart, and it goes into a little bit more of the power of each individual's will, and for him to have the bird. What did you take from just having the bird and not possessing the ring at the time?
Yeah, I think it kind of shows to how powerful and how intuitive John is, how annoyed Hal kind of was about that bird. But I think the most powerful thing about that entire end was kind of how it ended. How John was not fazed by that bird at all. The fact that he kind of just squished at the very end saying, like, if you think this is cool, I can do something much, much bigger than that. So watching everyone react to John, but John not really caring about that, I think that also ties into why he doesn't have the ring. You know, at the end of episode 1, we saw that the ring is missing. So I think that also goes into it. But I think they're teasing how powerful John Stewart is with or without the ring. We know he's going to be a recurring character popping up in all these movies and all these shows moving forward. So I think that's just a bit of a taste and a tease as to everyone's power can range. Obviously, the ring can do lots of really cool stuff, but I think they are teasing that John is built differently. And we saw in that first episode, his father was training him to do this since he was about 10 years old. So clearly he's shown up to work and he already has a plan. So I think watching him kind of walk through, not only just watching him walk through Hal's house, that big empty house, looking at all the suits, and then you see what he does with the ring later. I think they're teasing listen, I don't think he's going to be able to save the world without the ring, but I think they're showing just teasing what he's capable of doing with limited power right now, and why Hal doesn't want to give up the ring, because he might be nothing without the ring, and John's already quite powerful without the ring.
And I love that there's a little bit of humor in it.
Yeah.
Like Hal's hilarious.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. With the sheriff's husband. Like,
all that stuff. And all of the really good dramas have like really funny moments. I will never go as far as to say The Sopranos is a comedy, but there are some laugh out loud moments in The Sopranos. There are laugh out loud moments in Breaking Bad. I'm sure you guys can attest there's some funnier moments in Game of Thrones. Like, not everything has to be super serious all the time, but also nothing has to be slapstick. I think there is room for humor. Even we all know people who we wouldn't consider to be like funny people, yet they still make us laugh from time to time. And I think that's the perfect example of they know the right amount to put into those jokes to make you laugh. And they're jokes that you don't need to really have the history for. Like I mentioned, there's 10 minutes of Hal dragging bodies around in this episode and just actual feels like faulty towers or something from like overseas in Britain. So it's the right amount of humor for a show like this.
It's Majeau Knows with Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast. Marc, what do you got for us this week?
So I know you guys are both F1 fans. I think that's fair to say. New York Jets owner Woody Johnson recently bought into the Aston Martin team. F1 is a sport I'm not overly familiar with. One of my brothers is a huge F1 fan. He watches every single race. He'll wake up and watch it. I loved the F1 movie. I know that's maybe not the perfect example, but for me to get into something, I need a team to root for. That's how I got into soccer. That's how I got into college football. That's how I got into everything. So I need someone to root for. I feel an immense amount of guilt that I root for the Yankees. So I always try to root for underdogs in all the other teams that I root for. I feel like that's just the right thing to do with karma. So maybe that eliminates Ferrari. Maybe that eliminates some of the bigger ones. I'm just curious if an alien landed on Earth tomorrow, which F1 team would you tell them to support? And like, is the season just wrapping up or is it just getting going? Like, where are we in the season?
It's kind of halfway through kind of thing. But Marc, for you specifically, I think just because you are a Jets fan, are you not? Aston Martin's perfect for you.
I'm not doing Aston Martin, by the way. I have enough Woody Johnson in my life. I'm not doing Aston Martin.
So you'll feel the same exact pain, and they've got a Canadian driving, so it's it'll be good. They've hired the Yoda of car creation with Adrian Newey, but because well, from our understanding is he got the car late and he's basically just developing the car for next year with some tweaks, but it's kind of a poop show with that team this year. I'm sure that Lawrence isn't happy with, because they've just built a state-of-the-art facility, their own wind tunnel. Like they've sunk so much money into this, and actually, we saw Fernando Alonso, one of the drivers, finish 8th in the last race. So it's not complete doom and gloom, but I wouldn't expect to see them on the podium anytime soon.
Yeah, Marc, Aston Martin's, it's got great gear too. It's a really nice green. Their hoodies are great. If you're into wearing their apparel, for sure. But I don't think there's anything wrong with going one of the top teams, right?
No.
I mean, Mercedes has the phenom, the 18-year-old Kimi Antonelli, who's leading the championship right now. McLaren's got two phenomenal young drivers in Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Then you got the legend Lewis and Ferrari. I mean, I wouldn't push you towards Red Bull because I don't like Max Verstappen, but my boy here does. So he's the most brilliant driver right now, though. Like Max Verstappen is, he just doesn't have the car.
No, just look at the cars. Which one do you like best? That's what I'd say. Which one appeals to you most? I like that one. And then, hop on board.
And Marc, you probably know that, but F1's a little weird because they're teammates, but they're also race against each other. They get pissed at each other.
Not unlike lanterns, really.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm always looking for new sports to get into, and there is something about, I know the races change locations, but as sports fans, I think we all love when there's a big game or a big race. I think we all kind of set our calendars. When that race happens at 8 in the morning and it's like the first thing in the morning. Like that's part of the reason why I really got into watching Premier League football. It's awesome having something first thing in the morning. So that also is really intriguing about starting to follow this league and all these other motorsports. Motorsports are absolutely massive, and I feel like it's a huge blind spot for me.
And it's also nice with a young family as they get a little bit older and maybe sleep in on a Sunday that you get Sunday mornings all to yourself with a sport. It's quite nice.
And Marc, I Drive to Survive, man, like that's what got everybody in, because you get to see the personalities of the drivers, and then you I like Lando at first because he was just a young guy. He's a bit of a wild man too, but a great driver. So it really shows that show is fantastic. So that's another way to kind of see. Okay. Oh, I kind of like this guy. Don't like this guy, and all that. So yeah. And maybe next year you can be in our F1 fantasy league.
Oh, you're joining for sure.
I would love it.
Marc,
it. Sounds like fun.
Marc, what's coming up on the next edition of the MCTV podcast?
We're continuing the road to Doomsday. So every 2 weeks, we're going to talk about a movie that has an impact for Avengers Doomsday. That movie comes out in December, but part 2 of our series comes out tomorrow morning, and we're going back to 2014 X-Men Days of Future Past. Ooh. It is an extremely ambitious movie, one that maybe kind of falls through the cracks as it came out in we're getting watched with all these movies. So we're going to go back, talk about that movie, how it affects Avengers Doomsday, and then in the next week after, we're going to do a full Lanterns and a full Ted Lasso conversation as well. So that's kind of the next couple weeks on MCTV. Right? It is. Good memory, yes. Yep.
Perfect,
That's
Marc.
the one.
Marc, you're the best. Enjoy this weather, my friend, and we'll talk next week.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, that's Marc Majeau from the MCTV podcast. That's the Majeau Knows segment. He's going to be with us throughout the summer here as, sports is picking up. I know one person saying, wow, great sports content. Hey, man, it's August, baby.
You don't watch Lanterns? It's a sport. It's an intergalactic sport.
So, you're going to get a lot of sports. Don't worry about that. But there's only so much we can report from NFL camps.
We updated on the Bengals injury report.
So let's just have some fun because mid-September is going to be full go. Edmonton Oilers, Edmonton Elks. It's going to be NFL season well underway. We're going to have NBA. We're going to have F1 closing out their season. It's going to be great. So just stick with us. Up next, Hall of 4. Terez Reid from the Edmonton Elks at 2:20. The Screw Let's Do a Parlay, another Estes category, as that was Marc Majeau who joined us on the Oil Country Towing Video Hotline. Hour 2 of EST Afternoons coming up in a short after a short break with Coop Sports Update as well. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, and this is EST Afternoons.
The Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
On the Carolina Panthers, we're pleased to be joined by Rob Brown. Chuba Hubbard is now kind of the mail carrier, or one of a group of mail carriers.
The best ability is availability, but I've always added the addendum that the second best ability is adaptability. Can you play multiple roles within a system? And I think Chuba Hubbard has largely been able to do that.
The Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The second half is yours. Bring the energy and lock in your seat with our new 5-game season pass, because the best way to experience Elks football is being there when it happens. For every tackle, every catch, every touchdown. Plus, every pass comes with a $25 voucher, so you're covered before you even take your seat. Half season, full energy. Get your season pass at goelks.com. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including country music legend Lori Morgan, September 4th.
Except for Monday, which was
She's a Grammy nominee and a CMA Award winner with over a dozen top 10 hits.
part of no, don't you run.
Lori Morgan live at the River Cree September 4th. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
One moment, you're driving to work. The next, you're facing serious injuries, mounting paperwork, and insurance companies focused on their bottom line. That's where you want Rick Mallett and the team at Hammer Injury Law on your side. For more than 35 years, Rick has helped injured Albertans stand up to insurance companies and pursue the compensation they deserve, with no legal fees unless your case is successful. Serious injuries need the hammer. Call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What's that number again?
1-855-98-HAMMER. Or learn more at hammerinjurylaw.ca.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. Had a good day? It's time for happy hour. Bad day? Oof, happy hour. Boss said great job? Happy hour. Boss said let's circle back? Ugh, definitely happy hour. Got a promotion? Happy hour. Spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes after getting dressed? Ugh, happy hour. So whether you're celebrating or recovering, our happy hour starts at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays have placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day injured list with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. First pitch tonight goes just after 5. Max Scherzer throwing for TO. And standings-wise, Minnesota, Houston lead Toronto in the American League. The Twins are 2 back of the Guardians as Minnesota plays the Athletics tonight. Meanwhile, the Astros are a half-game back with a date against the Yankees. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason starting in 2028. The top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. In Washington, the Capitals have signed former Flyers goaltender Cal Peterson to a professional tryout agreement. The 31-year-old spent last year with the AHL's Iowa Wild. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The second hour of EST Afternoon starts right now.
We're back here for hour 2 on EST Afternoons on a wonderful Tuesday. Get out and enjoy this weather. Won't be around for long, so let's get out there and enjoy it. Go do some sports. Go do some running. Go to a patio, bro. Some cold ones.
Cold ones.
Yeah, what about that, Joaquin?
Yeah, patios will be... I wish there was, like, winter patios. With the... Because, like, in Europe and stuff, they would have, like, outdoor stuff. They'd have the heaters on, and you could go and... You had a jacket on and stuff. I mean, I guess it wasn't that cold. It was, like, minus 10 or something, but you can drink outside with gloves, right?
Hernan, don't do that.
Why not?
It's too cold.
Oh, come
on. I never understood people that want to drink outside when it's cold.
It's fun. Oh, you're not a skier either. You got to go to you got to go for après ski, man.
Yeah.
Look up après ski and tell me you wouldn't want to take part in that. It's unbelievable. DJs after a day of skiing.
See, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Working after a day of work, same thing.
That's true, Joaquin. So you guys did a sports Hall of Fame yesterday. Hall of 4, sorry. It was the top goalies in the NHL right now. And, I mean, I'm not saying it was easy for you guys, but I think your 4 were spot on.
Well, it could have been a minute and a half segment, right?
Yeah, we tried to do our best to make the case for anyone else, but tough.
Yeah, hit us up. Nasty Chat, slam that thumbs up for us. Afternoon Box presented by the River Cruise Resort and Casino. Check out their Tab 25 restaurant where you can enjoy their prime rib special for just $21.99. It's available all week long from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Not available on show nights. Let's get to it.
All of 4. All of 4 today.
Tomorrow we'll have another Who Dis. We got about 3 more opportunities to qualify to join the 7 or 6 other Nasties that are in. So today's a fun one. It's fast food, chips, reality shows, TV dads, sitcoms, it's chocolate bars. All right, and here we go, Coob. Are you ready? What's it gonna be today? Oh boy,
looking like fast
food, baby. Let's roll.
Interesting. So what does that entail? Is this like fast food joints?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
it has to have a drive-through.
Yeah, it has to have a drive-through.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So no Five Guys.
No. Well,
Five Guys?
Yeah, they don't have a drive-through. They wouldn't even be the
Five
goat.
Guys in there.
They wouldn't even be in the top 5.
Five Guys is good, man.
It's good, but I mean, you think of the goats. McDonald's.
McDonald's is a goat. I know people don't like it, but
for a lot of reasons, people don't get it. But
I know Gager doesn't like the Filet-O-Fish.
Like everyone else on the planet should.
Yeah, that thing is.
I probably know more people that like a Filet-O-Fish that don't.
Name one person.
Lieutenant Eric.
He does. Wow.
My dad.
He eats enough Filet-O-Fish a year for the entire office.
Lieutenant Eric gets a double Filet-O-Fish.
Oh God, that's so weird. Because I made that peach thing the other day, and he said, "Oh, I don't eat peaches, but you'll eat that mushy fish."
What?
It's gross.
Yeah.
So can we clarify that this fast food joints only available in Canada, like that we can eat in Edmonton?
Yes.
Because I mean, In-N-Out and Shake Shack.
right now.
Yeah, because I haven't been to the I've been to the States, but I haven't had a lot of their fast food. So let's keep it Canadian or in Canada, whatever we have here in the good old.
Whatever's in Edmonton, you can have.
Well, Edmonton has the most McDonald's per capita in the entire world.
Does it?
So I think that's an obvious.
I wonder if you just drove around and you had to get if you ate a McDonald's burger, and then if you ran into another McDonald's, you'd have to go get another one.
Oh, if you could eat the burger before you run into the next McDonald's, it'd be hard. There's probably, in an 8-kilometer radius here, there's probably at least 20 McDonald's.
Imagine me with my stomach.
Oh, your Filet-O-Fish.
Yeah, stop eating the Filet-O-Fish. Your stomach problems will probably clear up.
Okay, I think McDonald's is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just throwing stuff out there so we can discuss. Taco Bell, Taco Time.
None of the taco spots.
Dairy Queen.
KFC. Popeyes. Mary Brown's.
I think
I'm going Dairy Queen.
Popeyes got to be up there too.
Okay, are you going DQ because of the ice cream element, or are you going because of the burgers?
Both.
Okay.
I'm not a fan
their
of Dairy
burgers
Queens.
are elite.
Really?
Like the flamethrower? Isn't that there?
Do they not? They got a lot of McDonald's. They might as well.
I'm not a big.
There's one on every corner.
That is a big statement.
I'm not a big.
Good job, Coop.
I'm not a big DQ burger guy.
Look at fake news over there.
There's some fake news on EST. I'm just throwing fake stuff out here now.
I would say DQ, yes, because of their blizzards and stuff, but their burgers are just okay.
When's the last time you had one?
It's been a while.
Oh.
Is it better than Wendy's?
I haven't had Wendy's in a while.
Really?
No.
What about Burger King?
See, I can't remember the last time I went to Wendy's. I think I ordered the taco salad. They put the chili. Chili at Wendy's is elite.
Actually, their salads are probably the best for fast food.
Yeah. So you get the taco salad and you pour the hot chili on the salad. That's good. That's really good.
Chad Man says Whopper for the win. I find Whoppers are underrated. No one eats them anymore. They're delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
Aren't they flame broiled?
We have Harvey's. We have Arby's.
Yeah, no.
Not a fan of either.
I think you got. I'll throw Popeyes in there
over KFC.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But KFC gravy's the GOAT.
No.
Okay, Popeyes.
Popeyes is
because it's a newer thing here in Edmonton too, and people love it.
They are a sponsor.
Yes.
Well, I would say BP, but they don't have a drive-through.
BP's is not fast food. That's a restaurant.
That's a restaurant.
You can get it pretty quick though.
A lot of people are saying Jollibee, and I'll be honest, I've never had it.
I had Jollibee once.
Okay,
I can live without Jollibee.
Once.
Okay. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
People love it.
Would Subway be considered fast? Subway, Mr. Sub?
See, it is quick, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had my choice, if I only had 4 kind of these restaurants for the rest of my life,
yeah,
it would be McDonald's, Popeyes, I would throw Blaze Pizza in there.
Oh,
and DQ. I've got all my bases covered.
That is good, though.
Big Dave says the fact you guys are so far into this conversation and no one has said A&W is shameful.
A&W is good.
Best onion rings. Team Burger is a staple, man.
The burgers are good.
But
the fries are decent.
The whistle dog? If the whistle dog was there, those are good. You ever have a whistle dog?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're good.
Yeah, they're delicious.
That's what got me in the elongated meat in the first place.
See, I put A&W over Popeyes, but we can have them all 3.
You know what? The chubby chicken's not bad.
The root beer?
If you like root beer.
Yeah, root beer is okay.
Oh, do you take Popeyes out?
Because does a sub place need to be in it?
No.
Subs are go-to for everybody.
I'm off the subs.
I can live without a sub unless it's you know a panino from the Italian Center.
Is Tim Hortons fast food?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not top tier.
Yeah. A lot of people say Carl's Jr. I've had Carl's Jr. I'll be honest. I love the American commercials back in the day. It's not the same here.
I've tried it like 2 or 3 times, and unfortunately, have been a little bit disappointed in the Carl's Jr.
When I think of the best fast food, like it's an all-round experience, right? Like McDonald's, get good
experience.
Well, I don't know.
What are you doing at these places?
Well, you get decent everything, right? Like there's no misses at any point, and like the McDonald's ice cream when it works is really good. Their burgers can be all right. You get good variety. Their pop is awesome. Their coffee's amazing.
Yeah, how about we do this? The top 3 are McDonald's, Popeyes, A&W. And then we'll do a poll, and we'll have a pizza
I like
place.
how you just skirted A&W in there.
You don't think it is? The Matzo burger?
They're good burgers. I'll give you. Yeah,
the mushroom
I
burger.
can see how it might edge out.
And it's old school. It's legendary.
It is like nothing like when you go on a road trip and you find an old A&W.
Oh.
Okay.
And you eat inside?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Their breakfast, oh my gosh.
So what's the poll Coob's making?
What do you think? How about we each pick one and I'll go, and then we'll get the Nasses.
Who did you kick out? Popeyes?
No, Popeyes is still there.
Popeyes A&W. So I think Dairy Queen has to be there.
Okay, DQ Coop.
I would throw Blaze Pizza in there, man. Blaze Pizza is Subway for pizza.
Oh, Blaze Pizza though. Yeah.
And you can drink beers there.
Really?
But is it fast food?
It's just like Subway.
It's.
We said Subway's fast food.
True. I guess if we're gonna do the Subway fast food comparison, yeah, it's better pizza. Like,
what about Burger
so
Baron? There are a lot of people are saying that,
but they're all owned by different.
Those are you roll the dice with.
They're
the
all
Baron.
different. Yeah, you're not getting the same one.
Sometimes you get the Red Baron.
Okay, I think we gotta have DQ, Subway, Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah, you throw the Bell in there.
The Bell is legendary.
The Bell is legendary.
So Dairy Queen, Blaze Pizza, Subway, and Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Sure.
To round out the top 4, the Hall of 4 fast food joints. That is currently McDonald's,
Subway
Popeyes,
here has a drive-thru.
A&W. There's such a thing?
Yeah, there's a drive-thru Subway right here.
Huh.
I swear, I've ordered from it.
It's just some guy. You gotta worry about the place that's just a drive-thru.
Okay, but we all have our different,
this is,
yeah, okay.
Popeyes is in here. It's McDonald's, Popeyes, and A&W, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those are the 3.
Yep.
But on the
Popeyes is on the list.
Yeah. And then,
see, a lot of people are complaining about Blaze because it doesn't have a drive-through.
I know, but neither
Subway
does Subway.
doesn't.
But this one does.
Okay, that's one.
That's one. Yeah, that's the
That's
only
one
Subway
location.
in town. The drive-through.
Yeah. Okay, just
And
put
I'm not
plays.
sure
Does
that's
Popeyes even have a
Subway.
drive-through?
That's some guy
on
selling
109
subs.
they have a drive-through.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only ever eaten inside of a Popeyes.
I'll be honest, guys. When it comes to burgers, I'm not very picky. I love them all. Like, I love Wendy's. I like Burger King.
Burger King's got some underrated menu.
Yeah,
selections. I got their matzo fries the other day. Whew.
I like Firehouse subs.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sub. I love.
I almost want to put Firehouse over Subway.
No, because Subway's just more legendary right now.
No, I guess that's true if you're talking goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Sub is the goat for me, but I know a lot of people don't eat it anymore, which is weird.
No.
Okay, Coop's going to put that poll up, and will you be joining Donald's, Popeyes, and A&W?
Nice.
All right. Up next, Edmonton Elks rookie defensive backs played the last 2 games, started. He's looked fantastic, had a wicked interception. We're going to get to it. And the defense does a little dance. I want to get down to that dance also, Joaquin. Terez Reid from your Edmonton Elks joins us here next. Of course, we got the screw. Let's do it. Probably another Estes category for Mr. Mike's to discuss here. It's Joaquin Gage, it's Zachary Kubich, it's Hernan Salas, EST Afternoons. We talk Elks on the other side of the break here on EST Afternoons. Don't go anywhere.
The Blue Jays kick off a 3-game series against the Royals tonight, but have placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day injured list with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. First pitch just after 5 o'clock. Max Scherzer throwing for TO, and standings-wise, Toronto sits behind Minnesota and Houston. In the American League, both the Jays and Twins are 2 games back. The Guardians, who hold that final wild card spot, with the Astros a half game back of the G-Men. Tonight, the Astros and Yankees have a date, while the Twins take on the Athletics. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting in 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. In Washington, the Capitals, they've signed former Flyers netminder Cal Peterson to a professional tryout agreement. The 31-year-old spent last year with the AHL's Iowa Wild. We have a quick pause here on EST Afternoons. Rookie defensive back Terez Reid from the Edmonton Elks joins us next. I'm Zachary Kubich, keeping you in the loop.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Looking for a delicious meal without the hassle? Head to Pasta Pantry in Shore Park, your home of the game day meal. From handcrafted fresh pasta with rich homemade sauces to ready-to-heat family meals, Pasta Pantry brings authentic Italian flavor straight to your table. For over 30 years, Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in our kitchen. We do it fast so you can slow down. Visit Pasta Pantry in Shore Park today and taste the difference fresh makes. Pasta Pantry, real food, real fast, real good.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including country music legend Lori Morgan, September 4th.
Except for Monday, which was
She's a Grammy nominee and a CMA Award winner with over a dozen top 10 hits.
part of no, don't you understand?
Lori Morgan live at the River Cree September 4th. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
All right, rolling along nicely here. We just found out that Brundon's never had Taco Bell. I don't know what these
crazy.
I don't know what these kids are doing.
He goes to Taco Time, though.
Yes. Yeah. All our guests are brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team, fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. Remember in high school, it was Taco Tuesday, 25-cent tacos. Oh, buddy.
Where?
Taco Bell.
Was there?
Yeah, buddy.
I remember in junior in Portland, we'd hit the Taco Bell afterwards all the time.
Yeah.
My billet parents hated it. Well, I one of my favorite foods, it's weird. I love bean burritos. I think they're the best thing ever. I could eat those all day. And I'd have a couple of those and then go home and I wouldn't eat dinner because I was full of bean burritos.
Right now, leading the way to join McDonald's, Popeyes, and A&W is Dairy Queen at 46%, Taco Bell at second, 33%, Subway 17%, Blaze Pizza at 4%. But we're going to shift gears right now and talk some Edmonton Elks football. They're on their bye week and they don't return till Labor Day, so a nice little time off for the players and coaches. Well, the coaches are probably still breaking down film and working, but the players get some days off here before returning next week for the big Labor Day showdown with the Calgary Stampeders. And joining us on the show, Edmonton Elks rookie defensive back Terez Reid joins us. Terez, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing? Appreciate you guys for having me.
Yeah, are you in Edmonton or did you go back home?
Back in my hometown, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, nice. What are you getting up to there? Just some family?
Yes, sir. Just visiting family, getting back to see spending a lot of time in Edmonton. Don't get to see a lot of family as much. So just getting back, spend some time, catch up with a lot of family members.
So did you grow up a Colts fan?
Yes, for sure. My family is really big on the Colts. My dad is a very big Colts fan.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome. So, Terez, look, man, some of the catches, the interception that you made the other day was absolutely electric. But as I'm watching that and seeing you perform that catch, then you get up, but the ball got dropped. Were you worried at all that might be that you might have been called for like a fumble on that play?
No, I was not worried in the moment. Just the way that my teammates and everyone else reacted, it did kind of shock me a little bit. But as I fell down to the ground after catching the ball, I did feel the receivers touching me. But that did kind of give me just a little bit of a shock. You know what I mean? The point in the game that it came at. So yeah, that did kind of throw a loop at me. But just learning a lesson from that standpoint, kind of just getting up and running and leaving it in the ref's hands and making them make the decision rather than just kind of. Like I said, lose the ball and just celebrating. So that was one lesson that I did take back from there.
Yeah, I understand the celebration because that was an amazing catch, man.
Terez Reid.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, Terez Reid from the Edmonton Elks joining us here on EST Afternoons. So, Terez, talk about your journey. I know you spent 2025 with Florida Atlantic playing some college ball there. Was the CFL on your radar at all? Like, when did the call come? When did you learn about the Canadian Football League?
So it was a kind of a rapid situation. As you know, I finished my last year this year at Florida Atlantic 2025, and I did my pre-draft training for the NFL and everything from January up until March. My pro day at Florida Atlantic was March 24th this year, and just preparing for the NFL draft, did not receive any calls or anything that weekend. So at that point in time, talking with my agent, I knew that the CFL potentially would be opportunity, but I didn't have anything in motion like that was set in stone at that moment. And when I got the call from Edmonton, it was May 8th, and I got the call maybe about 6 p.m., and they told me that they wanted to sign me, and I had a flight 6 a.m. the next morning. So I less than 12 hours to get ready to go out there to Canada. I didn't know much about the game, not much about the new rules or the situation I was walking into. I was just honestly blessed to get an opportunity to go out there and play ball and just to showcase what I can do at the professional level. So it was definitely a rapid situation as I kind of found my way to the CFL, but I'm very blessed to be in the position I am in today.
So, Terez, you and your Elk teammates, you find yourself in a pretty good position now. But, I mean, the coaching staff have been able to see what you're capable of. Does this bye week come at a good time for you personally, or would you prefer to keep rolling right now?
Honestly, I feel like for the team standpoint, it's a great time for the bye to be. As you know, our first 11 weeks, we had a tough stretch. We played the most games out of every team in the league, so it was definitely a tough stretch. Even though I've only been able to play 2 weeks, personally, I would have liked to keep rolling, but I feel like with the point that our team is at, I feel like this is going to be a great reset. Everybody gets to kind of get a relaxer in the middle of the season and just come back next week ready for the Labor Day kickoff.
And Terez, just speaking on your first 2 games here, I mean, you do not look out of place. Like we always say when rookies start in the CFL, it's always pretty eye-opening, but you look like you've been in this league for many years. It's going to be a tough decision for the defensive coaches there once you guys start to get a little bit healthy there. But, we always ask the receivers that are new to the CFL, they love the waggle. As a defensive back, how much do you hate the waggle here up in Canada?
Quite honestly, I would say it's definitely something to get used to. It was a lot different for me coming into camp, just seeing kind of getting used to the different waggles from the receivers out in Canada. But I would say I've kind of gotten used to it over time, just reading the receiver's tempo, reading the receiver's demeanor. It definitely takes a lot of reps and a lot of time to get it down. But I wasn't a big fan of it at first, but I feel like it kind of as a DB that studies a lot, watches a lot of film, it actually helps you out, be able to kind of read plays, routes, and just different things that the receivers are giving you and different tricks and things they give you with the certain way they approach the waggle.
Terez, the one thing about the next game coming up, the Labor Day Classic, what have your teammates told about you? This is kind of you're dipping your toes into the Battle of Alberta here. What have you heard, and how excited are you to get back and get at the Stampeders for 2?
I'm definitely excited for this matchup. We played them this preseason, so I heard a lot about the rivalry this preseason, just about how big the rivalry is between Edmonton and Calgary. I've also had my agent and a couple guys that I trained with who played in Edmonton back in the day that just told me all about the brotherhood, you know what I mean, and the rivalry between Calgary and Edmonton. So I'm definitely excited. I know they're going to come in and give us their best shot. It's always going to be a good game, rivalry week, and they have a good team over there that you can't sleep on. I know it may not read like that on the record, but every week in the CFL you got to prepare like you're going out there to play the Grey Cup. So I'm sure they're going to come out and throw all the punches and give us everything they got. But I'm sure, like I said, coming off the bye week, we play pretty well and come back refreshed and more healthy as we get more guys back. I know we'll be ready for that matchup.
Terez, that's great. Terez, we know Aaron Grimes, your DB's coach there. What has he meant for you in your first pro season?
Oh, Coach AG, he's a great guy, man. And I feel like having him in the room keeps me a lot more comfortable. He allows his guys to go out there and play fast. He keeps it simplified for us. He lays out the format, and he just lets us go out there and execute. We can tweak it any way that we want, as long as we get to our jobs and our jobs in the right places we're supposed to be at. Coach Grimes is a great coach, but outside of that, just a great role model. Just life lessons, just different things outside of the game that we have conversations about, and I wouldn't want to play for no other defensive back coach other than AG. That's my guy.
Terez, can you talk a little bit about halftime last game? I mean, you go in, things aren't going the way you wanted them to go, obviously, but you guys come out as a defensive core and just completely shut the other team down.
Yeah.
Like, what did you go over? What was the message coming out for the second half?
To be honest, it wasn't really a crazy message at halftime. We knew that one thing we had to do was get them in second and long, stop the run, and force them to have to pass the ball against our defense. So I feel like towards the end of the second quarter, we kind of started to come up with a little more stops, slow down their running back in their offense just a little bit, and then getting into the second half, Coach Killam has always preached it's a 60-minute football game. We're a 60-minute football team, so we're always going to get the best of the best coming out every week from the guys. And I just feel like with us being such a self-driven team and the brotherhood is so strong, I know that the offense, they'll pick it up, defense, they'll pick it up. So it was just going in halftime. Nobody flinched. Nobody were scared or shocked by anything. We've been in that position multiple times this year. So it was just simply stick to the plan, keep grinding it out, and just playing hard for 4 quarters. And we just came out and stuck to the game plan. And like I said, it didn't come out or we didn't start it the way we wanted to, but we stayed true to what we knew what we do. And just 60-minute football of Edmonton Elks football was just the game plan from start to finish.
Terez, outside of football, what are your interests, hobbies? You do anything cool outside of football?
Not much. Like I said, outside of ball, even when I'm home, I was just kind of talking with my mom. Like, there's not really much that I do outside of ball. With this bye week, I have so much time on my hands, I really don't know what to do. I do like to just spend time with family, play video games other than that. But other than that, just stay around sports. If I'm not playing, go visit some of my old schools or watch my younger cousins play or some of that sort. But my life basically revolves around sports, whether it's just playing or just being around it, coaching or trying to train or anything of that sort. Just trying to give some of the knowledge and the things that I've learned through this game back to my younger family and just the youth around my community.
That's cool. And you've been in Edmonton now for a few months here. What's your favorite food spot?
My favorite food spot will probably be Wayback Burgers. It's a burger spot downtown. That's pretty good. I also have the hibachi food truck near the stadium as well. It's a hibachi food truck that I enjoy as well. But Wayback probably gets the most of my money.
That's a good spot, man. A great choice. Hey, Terez, it's been great to meet you on the phone. Like I said earlier, man, you came into the starting lineup, and it looks like you're a veteran out there. You've been playing great, and continued success in the CFL. Enjoy your family time, and we'll see you for Labor Day.
Sounds good. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one.
All right. That's Terez Reid from the Edmonton Elks, rookie defensive back. And that's the first time, Joaquin, we've heard Wayback Burger.
I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And this hibachi truck, I don't even know that.
I didn't even know what that was, man. That's awesome because, you know what? This year, a lot of the guys have said something different, though.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Like Austin Mack said Earls. He was like, we don't have Earls in Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, was it Luther who said, what did he say again? He said something completely different, too.
Oh, he liked Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, yeah. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. And like I said, Terez Reid's looked like a vet out there, man. He's been... And listen, I know Kenny Logan Jr. has got to return because he's a fantastic linebacker. I don't know how you take this guy out of the lineup. I mean, a good problem to have for the Elks. And I love what he had to say on AG. AG is a great guy. He's not only a great football mind, outside of the field, he's one of the best guys you'll ever meet. Just truly one of the best human beings I've met in the world of sports. And like I said, he's an absolute beauty.
It's good to see him kind of like last year, first year, and we talked to him, get his feet underneath him.
Yeah.
But you see him on the sidelines now.
Oh, yeah.
It does look different.
Yeah.
You know, there's obviously some confidence in what he brings and the relationships that we talk about, all these DBs that they have.
Yeah, and because AG is still a fairly young coach, so he relates to these guys. They play like AG played, aggressive. They have smart reads. Everything about this defense, you have to love. They were so good in that game, man. They were so good in that game. They just shut it down. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here, coming to you live from the William Huff studio. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be is what they call the William Huff advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536. Next up, Essie's category, a new one for Mr. Mike's. We'll get to the screw it. Let's do a parlay. Did you guys hit yesterday? No? Okay.
0 for 3.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay.
I took a flyer.
What'd you do?
I thought Andre
Eva Vetter?
No, yeah.
Against Bianca
Andreescu to lose.
And then
she usually loses.
And she won?
She won.
Yeah. Wasn't a good sight.
I went with I'm happy she won though, right? So
yeah,
it's a win-win.
Win-win.
Yeah, his part of the bet was like plus 450 or something like that on Playable.
Yeah.
All right.
It was big.
Yeah.
We'll chef one up coming up next here on EST Afternoons. Reid Wilkins Show coming up with Jay Milne, Benny Thompson, and Brendan Eric. They'll take you right up until 6. Don't go anywhere. We close it out next here on EST Afternoons.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays have placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day injury list with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. First pitch goes just after 5 o'clock. Max Scherzer to the bump for Toronto. Standings-wise, Toronto sits behind Minnesota and Houston in the American League. Both the Jays and Twins 2 games back of the Guardians, who hold that final wildcard spot, with the Astros a half game back of the G-Men. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting in 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. In Washington, the Capitals have signed former Flyers goaltender Cal Peterson to a professional tryout agreement. The 31-year-old spent last year with the AHL's Iowa Wild, and across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the league. The final segment of EST Afternoons brings us back following the break here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Wednesdays just got saucier at Mr. Mike's. It's Wing Wednesday, every Wednesday from 4 p.m. till close. Get 10 wings for just $10, or go big with the Wings and Frings platter for $19.98. Wash it all down with $7 steins of Antler Ale or Bighorn Lager, because wings were never meant to fly solo. Add fries, onion rings, or lodge chips for $4.99, because wings deserve a wingman. Great wings, cold beer, Wednesdays done right. Dine in only at participating Mr. Mike's locations. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally, enjoy casually.
Celebrate 50 years of the Toronto Blue Jays with Sentinel Storage. Enter for your chance to win the ultimate Jays collection of memorabilia. Visit bluejays.com/Sentinel Storage contest to enter and see full contest rules. Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
It's the weekend. The sun is out, and everyone, yes, even the kids, are bored. Bring them to the Canadian Brew House. Our patios have games to keep the whole family going. Rooftop views, real turf to run around on, and misters for when the summer gets serious. Oh, and we've still got the game on. Always. All day, all weekend, all summer. The Canadian Brew House, Canada's best patios.
The final segment here on EST Afternoons. It's been a fun show, fun return after a nice little Monday off there. It's Joaquin, it's Hernan, it's Zachary Kubish. 3 o'clock is the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, Benny Thompson and Brendan Eric. They'll take you right up until 6. And tomorrow we get going once again, all over again at 6 a.m. with the Nielson Show. The hit Nielson Show. Joaquin, let's get to the Estes category for Mr. Mike's. Wednesdays just got saucier at Mr. Mike's. It's Wing Wednesday. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. till close. Get 10 wings for just $10 or go big with the Wings and Frings platter for $19.98. Dine in only, Mr. Mike's. Eat locally. Enjoy casually. And today's is gutsiest performance of the year, Joaquin.
Really?
I think we're going to find your name in here.
Really?
I think so, brother.
Why?
Think so, brother. Let me try to find it. Nielson hung over the morning after the Estes, tries coffee. EST Afternoons, boys after eating donaires. That was a rough show. Sleepy Coop takes Neil Citron during the show.
He'd been doing it for weeks.
LT hosting Nielsen show morning after Riders win.
Oh. He wasn't that bad, though.
No, he was good. Gager the day after anniversary. Shirtless Gager in the parking lot. 2 guys and EST Afternoon. That was a rough day for you, buddy.
Oh, did I? I did everything, didn't I?
Yeah.
That was rough. But I didn't think it was going to be rough. But it turned out rough.
This says Harmonization of goal. Last 10 minutes of EST Afternoon. The hell?
Oh, when they scored and we said, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
No. Drafts of chores. Nasty's tailgating and -20 for the Christmas.
I think
show.
that was
that day was freaking cold, man.
That was unbelievable.
That day was freaking cold, bro. That's a good category, Joaquin. You might win again, man. You've won every year, buddy.
Have I?
You've won every freaking year, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, you are. You're an impressive person, man. So that is your Estes category. Gutsiest performance of the year. Did we miss any? Just throw them into the good old nasty chat or the River Korean box 780-218-9999. Just some text here. Corey the Butcher, our good buddy, says, hey guys, how about Burger Baron? Yeah, we got a lot. This one says, don't rule out the Burger Baron mushroom melt. That's the go-to burger there, yeah. Yeah. Leon's Body Language says A&W best burger. Rotten Ron's best fries. I don't even know what that is. Mike
Rock and Ronnie.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Rock and Ronnie's.
It's McDonald's.
Oh.
Ronald. Last name McDonald.
Okay, but that's not like...
What?
Why would I know that?
Everyone calls it Rock and Ronnie's.
I've never called it Rock and... I call it Donald with a lift.
See, so no one calls it that.
Everybody calls it Donald.
Who?
It's McDonald's.
Maybe Donald Duck. That's the only one.
Mike the Michigan fan says Carl's Jr. is better than McDonald's. You crazy. You crazy. Vincenzo says read Dustin and Benny on the free agency show. Yeah, that show's
that was good.
That was really good. Let's get to the screw it. I don't know where Coob is, but let's get to the screw. Let's do a parlay for Play Alberta inside the numbers. When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. Never good when the producer leaves the room, eh?
Well, he was looking at the clock and trying to figure out how much time he had.
Yeah.
He might have had a
Anyways.
filet of fish this afternoon too.
What do you got, Joaquin?
I am going to go with the much needed win for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, look at you.
I'm going to go money line Blue Jays. I know the Royals, 8 in a row?
8 in a row,
so
buddy.
What do you always say?
They're due, baby.
All right.
They're due. Is there any soccer today? Soccer? Probably not.
Foosball?
Some foosball? Man, I can't wait till there's more sports going. Okay, let me see let me see who's due. That's all Hernan does is betting. The Jays are due. I mean, the Royals are due for a loss. You're right, Joaquin. You're right.
Got Scherzer, old one eye.
Good old Maxie Scherzer. Damn
Is
it.
George Brett in the lineup for the Royals today? Bo Jackson playing?
Bo.
Think we're good.
The Tigers have lost 6 straight, but they're playing the Rays.
That's a loss.
Yeah.
Well, it should be.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing the crowd at the Rays games.
Yeah, they got the one of the better teams, and you know what? I'm gonna take the Yankees. Maddie came in here and said, "You need my Yankees to do the Blue Jays fans a favor."
Yankees win.
The Yankees win. And Coop, what do you got? We have Blue Jays money line, New York Yankees money line.
Oh boy! Sorry, I was just out teaching Brendan a few things. So Blue Jays money line and Yankees money line.
Yes,
that's quite the crazy combination there. Now there are a couple teams in the mix, as you said, that are kind of in the standings in the way for the Blue Jays and are both in action tonight. I'm going to be looking at probably. I don't know who would have a better chance. Okay, I'm going to take an easy one here. Okay, Twins facing the Athletics. Twins money line should be
nice.
easier.
Nice, Coop.
Bang.
So Jays, Yankees, Twins money line. It's going to be about maybe 4-1 with a nice little boost. So
and that doesn't help the Jays. I'm going to be honest, but
whatever.
I mean, it's against the Athletics.
You're not here to help the Jays. The Jays got to help themselves.
No, they're Toronto's team.
Yeah. Take
exactly.
care of business, as
exactly.
they say. Right?
So I learned something new today. I know this is Dusty's bit, but I didn't know it was called Rotten Ronnie's. I swear to God, I've never heard that.
What is Rotten Ronnie's?
But you thought it was somewhere else.
I call it.
You just went to your buddy Ronnie's place, probably.
Do you call it Ron Ronnie's or Donald's? I call it Donald's.
No one calls it Donald's.
Or McDick's.
McDick's, I could say. Hey, I can see that.
Yeah.
But
or Rotten Ronnie's, I never called it.
Nobody has ever called it
Rockin'
Rotten
Ronnie's.
Rotten Ronnie's is what they're saying.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was Rockin'.
See, because Charlie says it. Jason the Kid says they call it Rotten Ronnie's.
Really?
Yeah.
It might be Rotten Ronnie's, but I always just called it Rockin' Ronnie's because usually I would be heading in there at like 2:30 after I'd been rocking.
They call it rotten because it rottens your guts.
I get it now, yeah.
Gord says kids just call it Don's now. See?
Yeah.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
You're not a kid.
I know. I call it Donald's.
Would you stop that? I think you call it that in Spain.
Yeah. Oh, man. So if you missed it, the Screw Let's Do a Parlay is Blue Jays, Yankees, Twins, all money line. Let's go. I'm kind of confident in that one.
Nice.
I don't know why. They're saying I heart's down, Coop.
Oh, wow. That's right. We've had some issues today.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of issues today. Dusty had mentioned on the morning show that YouTube changed some stuff. So on the back end, because, on my TV this morning, it was a weird symbol on there saying streams unavailable.
Back in the day, some people called it McRaunchies from Jamie from. Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah, I remember
What
that.
other ones?
The Big Arc?
The Double Arches? What was the one in Coming to America? What was it called? McDougal's?
McDougal's? They had the Big Mick? Oh, that's good stuff.
Have you ever watched, is it called Founder? Is it?
It's really good.
Keaton?
The guy that screwed over the original guys.
Oh, really?
For McDonald's.
Did he?
Yeah.
I never watched it. Thanks for ruining it, though.
It's really good, buddy.
Thanks.
Yeah. Watch it, though. It's great.
I will. I've always wanted to. I like him.
We got to get on. Our producer left again. So.
Well, iHeart's down, so I don't even know if anyone's listening.
Yeah. Not after our show. Well, one very angry and nasty. Dairy Queen will join the Hall of Four, joining McDonald's, Popeyes, and A&W. They have 52%. So there you go.
What's your favorite thing at Dairy Queen?
Score Blizzard.
Okay, I'll give you a little hint on what to do.
Okay.
Go, I would like a cappuccino Score Blizzard.
Okay. But you know my stomach, man.
You're already eating the Score Blizzard. It's not going to do anything.
Big shout out to Terez Reid from the Edmonton Elks. He was fantastic. Go back and listen to that. You can find it anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Google. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Thumbs up for sure. We always ask for the thumbs up. Thank you for joining us. And a big shout out to Marc Majeau from Majeau Knows from the MCTV podcast as well. Tomorrow we roll along with Hernan's World, and we'll see if we go to an NFL market or if anything pops up NHL-wise that we'll have some fun with. We have Who Dis? And we have another Hall of Four Sports Edition tomorrow. For Coop and Joaquin, I'm Hernan saying thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Enjoy this wonderful Tuesday. Get outside. Chowders.